Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Dika from Dika's Adventures. Hope everyone's doing well. I know we got hunting season in a couple months, and I can't wait to see all the stories and the deer and everything else that's happening. It's very exciting for me. But before I get started, I'm going to do a I'm going to do a review on the SPYPOINT microlink post 1 year of having it. This is my fourth camera that I got. I can't get enough of them. If I was made of money, I'd have more. Before I get started, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, like my videos, and obviously make comments. I love comments. All right, so we have the SPYPOINT microlink. We can see that it's relatively small. That's my hand. I think it's one of the smallest ones on the market. It's very, very lightweight. It's very, very durable. I'm going to give you a rundown of the specs here. So there's a lever on the side here that you use to open it, and there's a tray inside. This is very, very basic. It's a very, very basic camera. It's very, very easy to use. It's very user-friendly, and it's only photographs. You can't get video. So you have a little tray here. It's got some nubs on the side here so you can pull the tray out. That's your battery tray. It has 8 AA batteries. And there's only one way to put it in. You see the connection right there and the connection right here. You know, it gives you instructions also. This side up, and you pop it right in there. Real easy. I'm going to take it out for a minute. I found, based on my experience, is that you want to get the premium AA batteries. You want to get the Energizer or the Duracell, or just get the premium brands. Don't buy the store brands. Don't buy the grocery store brands just because they're cheaper. For whatever reason, this machine will eat those batteries and it will just kill them in a matter of, I'm going to say the store brand batteries will last a quarter of the time that the premium batteries will. I haven't tried rechargeable batteries. I don't know if those will work. But I just buy the store, I buy the premium batteries, and I put them in there, and I leave them up year round, and I might change them 3 times in a year, 3 times in 12 months. It depends on how many pictures it takes. I mean, if you're popping off 1,000 pictures a month, you're going to go through more batteries. I do 250 pictures a month. I'm going to tell you about the plans in a minute. All right, so on the side here, I was going to tell you how to set it up, but I want to talk about this feature here too. So it comes with this little orange piece that holds the antenna. So wherever you mount it, you're going to mount it, and it's going to, you're going to put the antenna up, or you're going to move it forward, or whatnot. You know, I find it just goes up. You don't need anything different to get a signal. I haven't had a problem with it. But this little piece is good because when you're transporting it, you're putting it in a bag, you can just lock it right in there, and this thing isn't flopping around, and it's not going to break. All right, so you get out in the woods. Before you get out in the woods, you're going to download the SPYPOINT app, and everything. It's like paint by number. It's so easy. It's so user friendly, and so you're going to download the app. You're going to put in your demographics. You're going to name the camera. You're going to put your email address in. And you're gonna pick your settings. You know, there's a bunch of different settings you can put. You know, like the delay, or how you want batches of pictures, or you want them instantly. Whatever works for you. So you get out there, but before you get out there, you're gonna take the your smartphone, and you're gonna scan this label in here, and that will link this camera to your phone, and you're ready to go. So you go out in the woods, and before you go out in the woods, you're going to have a micro SD card. It's got to be 16 gigs or lower. If it's higher than 16 gigs, it's something with this machine that it's not going to work, or it's going to foul up. It will tell you that on the website, and it tells you that in the manual too. So you put your SD card in there, and you go out and you turn it on. And what I do is normally I'll turn it on. I'll put my antenna up. You know, and I'll look at it, and what it's going to do, it gives you complete instructions of what's going to happen right here. And what it does is it will start blinking green. That means it's looking for a signal. Then if it then it will go to a solid color. If it goes to a red, that means that there is no signal and the camera's not going to work. If it goes to an orange, it means there's a weak signal. And then if it goes to a green, it means there's a great signal. I've never had it go to orange or red. And this will get a good signal in places where my cell phone struggles. If there's even if there's dead zones or whatnot, and I have trouble with my cell phone, it's always gotten a signal. Never had a problem with it. The only issue that I had was, and this was just recently, before I got this camera, which was my other camera, I moved it. I went and I shut it off and I moved it to another location, and it just kept blinking green. So it would never find a signal. So I went on the website and they told me to format the SD card. So I formatted the SD card. That didn't do anything. And then they gave me some troubleshooting directions, and that didn't do anything. So they said, well, email us proof of purchase, either a receipt, or I used PayPal to buy the last one. So I just emailed them the requisition from PayPal. And they said, put it in a box, ship it to this address. We'll overnight you another camera. So that would be great, get a camera overnight. What they were going to do is either repair this one and sell it as a refurbish. But what happened was before I could mail it, which was, I'm going to say less than 8 hours later maybe, they sent me an email saying, try your camera again. We had trouble with the cellular towers, and they were downloading all types of updates to the signal, not necessarily to the camera, to the signal. I really don't know what that means, but that's what they told me. Turned my camera on, it worked right away. No problems. So that worked. So so you plug it in, you plug it in, it's on your tree, you close it up, you go home, and the pictures come rolling in. I find that, you don't want a lot of, because you're paying for the pictures, I'm going to tell you the plans in a minute, because you're paying for the pictures, make sure you get that branch that keeps waving out of the way, because that's going to cost you money. So I have 4 cameras, and I pay $5 a month for each of them. So I pay $20 a month for my 4 cameras. What you can do is it gives you, the plans are 250 pictures, 500 pictures, 750 pictures, and 1,000 pictures. And it goes 5, 7, 10, and 12, I think, dollars per month. But if you pay yearly, I think they take $1 or $2 off. So what I do is I put mine out, and you get 100 pictures free from SPYPOINT every month. So I put it out, and you can put your payment to renew, but I put it not to renew. So I put it out, and I go through the 100, and then if I need more, I'll pay $5 for $250. So it's almost like I get $350 for the month, and then it will regenerate the next month, and then you'll get 100 free, and so on. If you're out and you already know that you're going to be getting upwards of 1,000 pictures sent to you, then obviously you just go and you buy the plan. Excuse me. So it has screw-in on the bottom here. If you have a mount or something you screw into a tree. It has a durable strap that goes with it. It's a pressure strap. All you do is just pull it. And it's really long. You could probably get it around a tree that's, 2 feet wide in diameter. I don't think it'd be a problem. They're really durable. Like I said, I leave them out all year, so they're getting the wind, the rain, the snow. I have one that's sitting underneath a pine tree, and it's covered in sap. And all I do is I just kind of wash off these areas, and I've never gotten water in any of them. I've never had any issue with any of them. The only thing that I don't like about it, this is my only negative, is that the pictures aren't super quality. Like even like the lower end, like the wild game innovation cameras that are like $40 a piece, like the Terra models, they have excellent pictures. So the pictures aren't great. They're a little blurry at times, but you can tell that that's a deer, or that's a squirrel, or that's a raccoon. So if something walks in front of it, you'll be able to tell what it is, but it's not going to be up close and personal. You're not going to be able to see the pores of the deer's nose or anything like that. Well, that's all I have for you. It's a great camera. Check it out. What are they? They're upwards of $150, but you can, through your sporting goods stores, even Bass Pro, every once in a while they'll go on sale for $100. And you got to watch those like trade-ins. You know, like if you go to Bass Pro or Cabela's, they'll say, well, you bring us in a camera and then you get $50 off this. So it's worth it. I always buy them on sale, so I've spent upwards of $400 for the 4 that I have. All right? Be good. Subscribe to my channel. Like, make some comments. I'll see you guys later. Be well.